Hello and welcome to the Sporting Index Trading Room for another edition of Views from the Trading Floor. My name's Carl Sante and I'm going to talk you through this weekend's sports spread betting action. Well punters, it's another tremendous weekend of sport ahead, and like last week, you must send your wife out shopping with all your credit cards and send the kids off to the grandparents. I'm going to be talking to you about football, cricket and the Rugby Union World Cup. Well, first of all, football. The Premiership is back after this week's internationals, and well done to England and Scotland on tremendous performances. Saturday starts with Pompey v Liverpool live on Sky. Liverpool flying high at the top of the Premiership and really seem to have sorted out their away form. So we've got them 0.7, 0.9, a little bit higher than they would have been last season. For a fixture like this last season, they would have been about 0.4, 0.6. But because they're banging in goals and because their away form seems to be sorted out, we've got them fairly strong favourites. Total goals in the game higher than a normal Premiership game, 2.5, 2.7. Again, it's because both sides have been involved in some high-scoring encounters so far. Amongst non-live games, you've got the North London Derby. Amazing that the schedulers haven't scheduled this as a live game, but still, it's always interesting to look at bookings in the North London Derby. We've got those at 46 to 50. Mark Clattenburg, known as a reasonably lenient arbiter in the Premiership, his average is about 39 to 40. We've gone a little bit higher because these boys know how to kick each other. Don't forget that we always offer a live Premiership game at 3 o'clock now, something we started this season, and that will be Sunderland Reading. Later in the evening, Setanta show Chelsea v Blackburn. Chelsea need to get their season back on track. We've got them 1.2, 1.4 favourites at home to Blackburn, and Mark Hughes' side is certainly a bit more resilient this season, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there. And we're certainly expecting a few goals, 2.6, 2.8. On Sunday, we've got another great Premiership game where high-flying City play Villa, whose Gareth Barry was instrumental in England's 2 victories in midweek. But we don't expect that to be a very exciting game, and for obvious reasons, both their defences have been very, very good, strong this season. We've got the total goals 2.2, 2.4 there. Rugby Union World Cup. Well, so far we've had a punter who's taken £250,000 off us last weekend after a horrific performance by our Northern Hemisphere teams. We're expecting teams like Ireland to get over 90 points, Scotland to get over 70 points. They nowhere near hit the mark. So this punter, good luck to you, because he's taken his profit already. He's won £263,000 off Sporting Index. Today we've got the big clash, South Africa v England, and I will shortly be on board Eurostar cheering on England, not because I support England, because I don't. It's because Sporting Index may not be open next week as South Africa pulverise them today. We've got the Supremacy 16-19. That started at 8-11 this time last week. We've had buyers from all over the country, and we are really running scared. I just pray that Andy Farrell can have a good game. Total points 44-47. We do think England's defence is good. That's why it's probably not as high, but we don't think England will get many points. Interestingly enough, Brian Habana, he's the man who scored 4 tries last weekend against Samoa. We got his try minutes 30-33. We opened them up 28-31, and we've had a lot of nibblers there. That's why we've been forced to move the price up. Other interesting Rugby Union World Cup games. We've got Australia v Wales on Saturday, 9-12 Australia over Wales. Pretty solid quote. Wales do have a good record against Australia at home though. Total points 45-48. Sounds a bit low actually for 2 high-scoring teams, but we'll see what happens. The biggest game this weekend has got to be New Zealand v Portugal. 112 to 117 points. Will you be brave enough to buy that 117? Or will you be brave enough to sell it at 112 like I have done? Well, let's see what happens there. And now cricket, folks. The 2020 World Cup has certainly lit up the trading floor most mornings and adds a bit of excitement to our day. Today's big clash is England v Australia about 1 o'clock. And England have been very impressive in all the one-dayers against India. In the series, they only won 4-3, but they've shown that they are now a top one-day team. Different form of the game, but on paper, I think England are a world-beating side. We've got Australia 10 to 18 favourites today. And like me, a lot of you think the same, because we've had a lot of sellers at 12 when the market first opened, and now we're getting more sellers at 10. Interesting to see what happens, and I think the toss is crucial here, because I think England's batting lineup, if they bat first, could put on a total that Australia won't be able to match. Elsewhere this weekend, we've got NFL, we've got the Solheim Cup, and the Formula One after yesterday's amazing courtroom drama. Don't forget, we're trading 17 live games of football this weekend, and the Guinness Premiership Rugby also starts. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are this weekend, I hope it's with Sporting Index, and please visit our website www.sportingindex.com for the widest range of markets in the industry.